Hello everybody and welcome back to me being just positively dreadful at Civ 6. And we need to figure out a production to do over here. Actually, a sewer for some housing here might not be the worst. We're not really lacking housing, we're more lacking amenities. So that's a thing. Exciting. Exciting indeed. We're still going to go for the sewer though. And this trade route actually to Győr should be absolutely fine. Wonderful. You can just go on alert. Okay, now we've got this builder here. I'm quite certain there's nothing we can do with these tiles, but I guess we'll see. Yep, I was absolutely correct, and I'm trying to get my pop shield to cooperate. There we go. Okay, so I was absolutely correct. There's nothing that we can do with these tiles. At least not yet. There might be a tech for dealing with it later on in the game. Who knows? So I can't help but notice that we're in the atomic era right now. Thomas wants some stone. I accept. We do need the gold after all. So I can't help but notice that we're in the atomic era right now, and it's turned 258 out of 500. Now, I am planning on playing to the end of the game unless we get a victory condition. If an AI gets a victory condition, I'm planning on continuing, assuming the game lets me. And I guarantee you AI will get a victory condition by the end of the game. So that's absolutely fine. I'm not concerned about it. Yeah, you don't like us. We already know that. Because our navy is weak? Let me tell you something, son. We don't have a navy. Okay, these guys are going to alert, and we need to get some production over here, and yeah, I think a sewer is what we're going to go for. Just everywhere. Excellent. Now, I'm a little bit concerned about the state of our districts. It feels like all of the new buildings are getting added to districts. That's the thing. I'm feeling like this is a little bit too much. A little bit too much going in on the districts. Like, I realize that that's a major big feature of Civ 6, right? But I'm kind of feeling like I preferred Civ 5 with the cities staying bundled, and also there's the fact that the workers could build infinite things. Like, that was a little broken, but yeah, that's kind of the opinion that I'm slowly coming to here. Just because of lack of space issues, right? Because wonders take up a slot over here, districts take up a slot, and eventually you just don't have any improved tiles, and you're just with wonders and districts. Because cities have a finite amount of space that they can take up. Now, I realize that you're supposed to plan for these things, but especially with like coastal waters rising and things like that, yeah, that's definitely a little exciting. Now, we could go for an entertainment complex for amenities. See, this is what I'm talking about here. We have to give up so much production in order to build any of these districts. I don't like it when you have to make choices like that. It's a personal thing. I'm not saying that it's bad. I'm just saying I don't really like it. So, I mean, we could build a commercial hub here. We're going to lose the production. Okay. Yeah, I'm just not a fan of being forced into making those kinds of choices. He's offering us uranium and 4 gold per turn for 30 gold for 1 marble per turn. I accept. That's a lot of uranium. Actually, that's just 4 uranium straight up, right? Not... Yeah, he's not giving us per turn uranium. Okay, that's fine. Now, let's see here. What do we have here? We actually do have a plantation here. I thought that we had nothing here. But I guess I was wrong. That's fine. We already have a mine over here. Yeah, we could build a mine up here, I suppose. That's fine. Okay, down here, we're currently lacking 2 amenities, so I feel like we really, really should put up an entertainment complex here. Okay. So then, up here, what are we going to put up? St. Basil's Cathedral? No thanks. I think we're just going to continue working on campus research grants for right now. And it also feels like many of these districts are just done. What? Cleopatra, we are not at war, and in the last war we took a city. I don't know what your problem is. He's demanding 1 gold per turn for 30 turns. I accept. I don't really care about 1 gold per turn. If it was more than that, I would have been sorely tempted to say stuff it. But
many of us take better care of our automobiles than we do of our own bodies. Yet the auto has replaceable parts.
Good point. Okay, so next we're going to go for, I think, chemistry. That'll be fine. And then down over here, I definitely want to get that stock exchange up. We need to get our income up. So we will work on that. Excellent. But yeah, I feel like these campus districts and other similar districts, they essentially finished super early. Feels kind of weird to me that you can't continue to build in them when you have to devote a location to them. I mean, sure, you're still getting the yields. It just feels weird. I don't know. Feels quite weird to me. Certainly not how I would have designed this. Oh, a natural disaster occurring over here. Okay. Not really anything to do with us. Also, is it just me, or does this continent look vaguely like France? Vaguely. We'll probably call it France at some point. Okay, Jinju could potentially have a harbor. Actually, right here would be fine. We'll put up a harbor district there. Excellent. Well, we have a lot of these districts being built, and we don't care about any of these declarations of war for right now. I believe that was our alliance with Hojo that just ran up, though. Okay, so we... Maybe we can't declare that on the same turn that we declared friend. Oh, alliances, of course. Yeah, let's do a research alliance. There we go. Wonderful. Okay, so now what do we want to do with this builder? That's the question. There's some just straight up desert over here that we're probably going to use for districts for Muscat, is my guess. We could clear out some of this rainforest, in theory, and just work it into food for now. It's a possibility. We can't build a harbor, we can't build a commercial hub over here, we can't build a theater square. Okay. We could just do campus research grants, so get additional science. Because we're out of buildings that we can construct. At least for now. Okay, thanks, Tomris. She denounced us. Fair enough. Well, we're just going to move over that way. And do a whole lot of nothing this turn. That's absolutely fine. 2 gold per turn for 20 coal one time? I accept. Oh, we're his friend, huh? Okay. Currently losing 40 gold per turn? It's a lot. Now it's 20 gold per turn. I'm wondering... 87 from cities, 58 from units, so that's just upkeep. Fair enough. Well, we're going to continue building up our commercial districts to help offset that. That's absolutely fine. And we can build a sewer over here. Wonderful. World Congress is about to meet. 4 gold per turn and open borders for 4 coal. I accept. 20 of that gunpowder ingredient. Gypsum and 4 gold per turn. I actually don't really care about this. And I'd rather have 5 gold per turn. Okay, fine. Whatever. I'll accept it. Germany has a Mars colony. Good job, Germany. I'm just gonna vote for it, but that's it. Nothing else. Not going for any sort of a diplomatic victory, although if we were, be an interesting thing to do. I think we'll just clear out this rainforest. And then down here in Yongsan, there's still not a lot that we can do unless we were to start, like, pumping out some of these units, but they require oil, and I'd rather bank up our oil for right now, although I do see that there's a cap on that. So for now, we'll continue running research grants. Cardiff has been defeated, as has Brussels. Fantastic. Okay, Brazil switched governments. Completely fine with that. We are so behind culturally.
Is the dirty part of physics. In a market
Mountains that brush the heavens might thought
in a market economy, Howard.
Okay, that was a lot of talking. So over here, yeah, we can put down a mine. That's fine. Okay, yep, we need amenities. That is something that is true. Okay, I think we're going to go for flight next. And we're going to go for colonialism. In Jinju, we can definitely work on the research lab. Over here, we would require more population. That's fine. I think we're just going to... We do need more food over here. There's no doubt about that. But I think we're going to output a bank for right now, so that we can start making money again. That would be nice. Yeah, I don't have to make an effort at building ships right now. I don't do that. That's kind of my thing. Okay, ban the production of buildings of this type. Yes. Ban nuclear power plants. That's not going to hurt us for now anyway. Tourism from great works of this type. We're going to go for no tourism from great works of the religious type. Diplomatic victory. We're going to have Tomarus lose this if possible. And as far as competitions go, sure, we'll vote for it. Excellent. Okay. So they actually did ban nuclear power plants. They doubled writing tourism. And Hojo gains 2 diplomatic victory points. Fair enough. Okay, World Games. Wonderful. Another thing to ignore. Okay, we're going to build as many of these research labs as possible because we desperately need them to keep up. Wonderful. In terms of our science, how far behind are we? I know we're quite far behind. We are dead last. Tied with Menelik, and he is producing 30 more science per turn than we are. Though this guy's... Cyrus is only producing 6 more than us. Germany is, of course, doing very well. They have a Mars colony. I would expect nothing less. Well, that was a sudden music change. Okay. So what production can we put up over here? We can build a research lab, and so we absolutely shall. I want more research labs. We are building a lot of them right now. I accept. That's a good deal. We have plenty of iron. You know, if the development of the world was actually following historical precedent, we would be doing quite well. It's 1804, and we are fully in the modern era here, with our research labs and such. So we would be doing quite well if, you know, the medieval era wasn't ending in 200 AD and the atomic era starting in 1400 AD. Kinda bonkers. Yeah, actually. I'd be delighted to have a friend. No, I'm not giving you cash, Germany. They may declare on us, but if so, that's fine. Where are they even located? That's Congo there, Australia, Egypt, Persia, Japan, Hungary. I don't even know where Germany is. Somewhere in France. Ah, over here. Excellent. Hi, Germany. Germany is somewhere in France. I like it. Well, we'll see if he actually declares on us over that one. If he does, he's probably going to come in over this way by sea, right? But it'll take him quite a while to get here. Like, he's quite far away. So at least several turns before he gets here. Hello. Discovery of colonialism. Fantastic. Okay, what civic are we going to go for next? Obviously civil engineering. We can claim a great person, too. Look at that. We got a great scientist.
Our dedication to the ways of science has attracted a great scientist to our civilization.
Wonderful. We do need to send an envoy, and I absolutely want to send all of them to Geneva. Is Geneva... Yes, Geneva is now under our control. Wonderful. Okay. So, where's that great scientist at? He's right here. And what are his actions? Triggers a Eureka for all technologies from the information era. That's pretty good. That's 10 Eurekas for us. Excellent. Did this flood? This did flood. Okay. I mean, we knew that that would flood eventually. What was it that was here? This was the industrial zone. Sad. Very, very sad. We can't purchase a tile over here either. Okay. That is definitely sad. Our capital is kind of getting wrecked by global warming. Okay. Something just happened.
Once you have tasted flight.
For one thing, we got flight. For another thing, we can start working on radio. Welcome rainfall. Someone was defeated. Kumasi declared war on Frederick Barbarossa, as did Mexico City. Cleopatra and Tomarus declared war on Frederick, who declared war on Harold. We're not part of that. I'm absolutely okay with this. Hungary launched an Earth satellite and completed research on nuclear fission. Yes, you can establish an embassy. That's fine. Okay. Our inspiration towards nuclear program has been triggered. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and build a shipyard over here. Over here, honestly, I think we want to work on additional campus research grants. I feel like we want to work on that. Now my question is, if an AI gets a victory, and we keep going, can we then also get that victory? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. These are in the list of things that I don't know about this game, which is a very lengthy list. Yeah, absolutely nothing to build there in terms of structures. So for right now, we're going to continue working on our science. We're still a suzerain there. I'd kind of like to maybe start working on this to make ourselves even more science. Wonderful. One of our cities is unpowered, Gangnung. Okay. It's very awkward. Very awkward indeed. I think we're just not generating enough power. Yeah, 7 power from resources consumed this turn. Fair enough. Okay, that's city-states joining in the war. That's all completely fine. I'm not concerned. We are sitting that war out if at all possible. Brazil has pillaged an enemy farm with a helicopter. Good for them. Yeah, so far I'm definitely feeling like I prefer the game pace in Paradox games where it sticks more closely to the given turn, or the given year, and in fact has rules in place to enforce that. Okay. He's upset that we haven't pillaged anybody. We're not at war, though. I don't know why he's upset about that.
It isn't simply seagulls that flock to our shores now.
Seaside resorts, huh? Okay.
Is it?
Well, we boosted towards mass media, so that's all good. We could work on rocketry to also be able to launch the Earth satellite. Yeah, we probably should. Let's see. Over here, we want to continue to do research grants. And the same up here, honestly. Yeah. We don't have anything else we can do, so that seems fine. Now over here, we're short on power. We could do industrial zone logistics, which will give the city full power while active. The question is that more or less efficient than this? I don't know. This doesn't say how much science it generates every turn. But I guess we're going to go for it. Okay. Geneva's building over there. Good for them. The atomic era ends in 7 turns. That's absolutely fine. Okay, in Muscat, we are definitely going to be working on some of these structures. And I think the first one we're going to go for, we're currently maxed on housing, so I think the first one we're going to go for there is the sewer. And then we might, if we can, purchase the workshop, as well as the factory. And then the coal power plant as well. Just to accelerate that development a little bit. Wonderful. Okay, so the atomic era is ending soon. We'll just move down over here. And oh, we have a free governor. That sounds good. We're going to promote this guy. Actually, we can't get that one. Regardless, I would still love to promote this guy. Oh, we need to assign this one somewhere. Fair enough. We'll assign you over there for now. Sounds good. Okay, so what do we want to build over in our capital? Definitely a bank. Definitely a bank. Like, the way that the districts and the citizens end up working, I could really like it if it wasn't so space constrained. And some of that is because this is a coastal city. There's no doubt about that. But even so, there's a very limited number of tiles. Which also ends up meaning, well, these holy sites do potentially generate a fair amount of faith just through building, or food rather, just through buildings. So that's a thing. We could also think about purchasing some faith buildings, but probably not for right now. I think we're going to continue doing some campus research. He wants a spice, and he's offering us 4 gold per turn for 30 turns and open borders. We accept. Absolutely. An alliance? Yes, please. Well, he's grumpy. How rude. Scythia denounced us, or actually denounced Ethiopia. I'm too used to being Ethiopia. Wonderful. Yes, please. I was ravaged by a natural disaster. I would absolutely love to have some aid here. That'd be wonderful. Let's go ahead and get out a builder here, because I want to repair some of this down here. But it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we are going to continue cruising through rocketry, and we're going to launch ourselves in Earth's satellite. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.